Hey guys, welcome back to the MaasStaple Podcast. You know, last time we were talking about the Olympics, we went through the articles and we got through various topics, and now we're going to be talking about like films, TV, movie trailers, and TV shows, right?
Yeah, TV shows, yeah, that's correct, yeah.
So, yeah, welcome to episode 6. Hey guys, welcome back to the MaasStaple Podcast. You know, last time we were talking about the Olympics, we went through the articles and we got through various topics, and now we're going to be talking about like films, TV, movie trailers, and TV shows, right?
Yeah, TV shows, yeah, that's correct, yeah.
So, yeah, welcome to episode 6.
Yeah, have you got your notes on what you'll be talking about with your movie new releases, or?
My notes?
Yeah, have you got any?
Oh, I just got written down the movies.
Oh, okay.
But
Have you got them in front of you? Or?
Oh, no.
I've got them all here.
Have you got it written down?
I've got them all written down, yeah. I knew you wouldn't have your fucking notes.
No, I got it.
That's why I asked you.
Got it on my phone. It's all good. It's all good, mate.
Alrighty, yeah. So I'll start off with
You start off then.
Yeah, I'll start off with the TV episodes, TV shows. So we've got coming number one before. Well, this is the things I'll recommend. They're not the ones actually I've watched or anything like that. But you get the idea of the gist of it all that and that kind of. So the first one is Mandalorian. Mandalorian, he's a bounty hunter and he gets paid to like be a fucking bounty hunter. And one day he saves Grogu, which is the child.
Grogu.
Yeah, Grogu. Yeah, whatever his fucking name is. Yeah, the child we call him, or otherwise known as Baby Yoda. And
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, and he saves him from the remnants of the Emperor. Who the fuck that is? That's Darth Vader shit. And
it's just basically the rest of the Empire.
Oh, okay. And
they're
going to kill him and when it turns into the kid. So when Mandalorian gets the kid, obviously. The new Emperor is after him, like the Mandalorian, and the fucking child up for his powers. And the child is related to Mad Dog Yoda. Not related, but in some way or form, he's related to Mad Dog Yoda. Next one is like Chicago Fire. Actually, what did you think of Mandalorian, Stephen, actually?
I thought Mandalorian was really good. It was one of the best Star Wars things that Disney's done.
Yeah, that's pretty good, yeah.
Like good camera work, and they actually put effort into it, unlike the movies. So.
Yeah, amazing effects as well on that, yeah.
Really good practical effects,
yeah.
So thumbs up to the people who made that shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's absolutely right, yeah.
I'll give it that as well.
Yeah. Then we've also got Chicago Med and Fire. That's pretty much, Chicago Med, pretty much hot firefighters, paramedics, and medical staff. So the fire, obviously Chicago Fire's paramedics and the fire brigade. And they pretty much go and save people, but they're like supermodels pretty much looking. And then Chicago Med, same thing, all hot doctors and all the stereotypes of hot doctors and shit like that, saving people and like kind of carry on. Like there's a thing for every woman, and man out there.
So it's a good show for any age, really.
Oh no! Yeah, kind of. If you want to be a doctor when you grow up or something like, you probably watch that, or a firefighter. You watch that and you think, fuck that, I can't deal with that shit.
Yeah,
like me.
Way too stressful. Yeah. Like just doing the whole thing.
I know they dramatize everything, but I get the idea that's probably what it's like in a hospital anyway. Especially if you're here in WA where there's hardly no nurses.
Not enough staff.
Yeah, not enough staff.
Yeah. Probably fucked.
Because they're always outside Parliament House protesting. The next one is Too Hot to Handle. So this is pretty much really the hottest people on Earth, virtually. Couple up with each other and go to a mansion, like on a private island or some sort of mansion somewhere.
So like Love Island?
Yeah, kind of like that. But the only thing is they can't have sex. They can't have sex. There's no kissing, and they can't masturbate either. And
what?
And every time they can.
That's bullshit.
They can cuddle. Nah. They can cuddle.
They can only cuddle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck off. They do something on there.
And when they break the rules, they lose money from the total prize pool. So they might start with $400,000, and then every time a couple have sex a lot, something like that, they lose 50 grand or.
Oh, really? So
Yeah, it's quite heavy. Yeah.
and during the show they've broken it, obviously.
Yeah, all the couples break because they're there for a month. Like everyone needs sex and all that shit.
Yeah, they got fucking urges, man.
Yeah, urges. Yeah, especially when it's someone really fucking hot, you want to go fuck them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, have you watched that one, Stephen? Or have you watched Chicago Med or Fire?
I've seen a bit of it on TV before.
Yeah,
I've seen 1 or 2 episodes.
What do you reckon of it?
I thought it was alright. Like it's a decent TV type show, but it wouldn't be a show I'd binge or anything.
Yeah.
So it's pretty decent. I mean, if you want to get into firefighting and that, it's probably a decent show to watch.
Yeah, get the gist of it.
Get to see what they do, basically.
Yeah.
In a way, yeah.
So the next one is the What If series. So this is a Disney thing that Disney make.
Marvel
Cinematic Universe.
You love Marvel?
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, that's the one. But guess what? With this series, there's actually a twist to it. So what happens if the Avengers became zombies, or if Doctor Strange broke his leg instead of broken his arm or something? I can't really remember what happened in the movie, but it's pretty much the opposite of what has happened.
Well, he has a car crash because he's not looking in the movie. So in this one, he survives it or something?
Yeah, he survives it, yeah. Both of them survives it, but one...
Yeah, but he doesn't lose his ability to use his hands.
Yeah.
In this one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so... that ends up being... Yeah, and he tries to save his girl and ruin the rest of the universe, so then he realises what he's done and he's trying to make it back and all that kind of thing.
But he can't, or something?
Yeah, he can't, because he's chosen the wrong pathway to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, so they're like, big, your universe is gone now because of you?
Yeah, so he has to try and save it, but yeah.
Fucking hell.
I can't fully remember the whole series.
That's pretty intense.
I didn't watch it for about 2 months ago. So you haven't seen Marvel... What If?
Nah, I haven't seen any episode. It looks good. I saw the trailer.
I have to recommend it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. So definitely give that a binge one day. Yeah.
Yeah. Next one is Sex Education. So this is pretty, well, I haven't actually got any notes about this one, but I do know what I have been watching it. Actually, there's a new series.
Even the latest season.
Yeah, it's out on Netflix now. Yeah.
Have you seen it all?
Yeah, I've seen it all. Yeah. So it's pretty much this young boy. His mum's a sex educator. And he likes this girl Maeve. This girl Maeve has family problems, like her mum.
Right, this emo girl. She's kind of emo.
Yeah, she's taken her sister from her mum and all that, and because mum's going through drug addict problems and all that kind of carry on. And at the same time, there's this one disabled boy trying to steal Maeve
from him.
Yeah, from him.
Right.
And then also at the same time, like there's other people like Derek, and I've got the guy's name.
Derek and the tall guy.
Yeah, the tall guy. Yeah,
whatever
Groff,
his name is.
The last name's Groff anyway.
Forgot.
Adam Groff.
That's right, Adam and Derek.
Yeah, Derek. Yeah, they become a relationship, but then Derek's gone and cheated on him, kissed another guy.
Spoiler.
There's a spoiler. Yes, it's quite packed. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, so I recommend watching that as well. And also, the next one would be have you seen Sex Educate? Oh,
yeah, I've seen all the series now.
Yeah, have you?
I think it's really good. I like. I think season 1 is still the best.
Yeah, season 1, yeah, still the best.
I think 2 was still pretty good, and I think 3, they did an okay angle with the principal.
Yeah,
making a real. It was a bit unrealistic what they did with the principal and that, but whatever. It's a Netflix show. So.
Yeah, but they made it like he was going through depression and all that as well.
Yeah, I guess through like teenage. He's a teenager now in this one, isn't he? Like more like 17 or something.
The principal.
No, the what's his name? Oscar.
Oh, Otis.
Whatever his fucking name is. Yeah, that's the
I thought you
one.
were talking about the principal.
Nah, well, I was, but I forgot to change the subject properly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the principal, he has more like a depression type of story to it, and I don't like the new principal either.
Nah, total bitch.
Yeah, bitch, yeah.
She was in that show, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, next one is air crash investigations. I actually watched this one night before going in an aircraft, and the next thing you know, we're going through a bushfire. Fuck, that's scary.
Oh, fuck. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
The bushfires last year.
Oh, a couple
of that one?
No, years and years ago.
Oh.
It was, yeah. When that Yarloop bushfires.
Yarloop.
Yeah, Yarloop.
When was that?
A couple of years ago. Wiped out a whole town.
2009.
Oh no,
I remember that.
Yeah,
It was all over the news. They're like,
yeah.
oh yeah, we can't get any living anymore. Like we're fucked. And
Yeah, well,
yeah, that was fucked.
Air crash investigations find it really interesting finding out what happened to previous aircraft that have crashed and how they've learned and adapted to what that was about. Like some about the pilots' mental health and physical health, and also
Black box.
one crash was actually invented because one crash was the reason why the black box was invented, and obviously, yeah, and then there's also other crashes that have happened, and you think, what the fuck, like, and it might be something to do. It's really small with the aircraft, or it might even be with the pilot error. But you've probably got more likely of getting eaten by a shark than you do of dying in an air crash and being on.
Or getting hit by a car.
Oh,
Even
definitely.
getting hit by a car.
Definitely hit by a car is
Yeah.
3 times more likely to happen than getting eaten by a shark.
Getting hit by the.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So
100%.
Flying is pretty safe actually. Even though you think, it's not safe, but it is actually one of the safest things to go.
And they
on.
got the co-pilot as well in case something happens to the pilot.
Oh yeah, but
I guess in a way, but
you can't really go trusting that either.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
No.
Well, they're all they all know what they're doing. They get put into aircraft that they know how to fly.
Yeah, it's not like it's their first day or anything when they go and do it. But
No, they'll have a trainer inside the cockpit with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they'll have the manuals and all that bullshit as well.
Oh yeah, they go.
So they know what to press and all that.
Yeah, they read the manuals as they're flying, because I've been in aircraft where the people are actually the pilots are actually reading.
Oh really?
Got no co-pilot, yeah, and the pilot's just reading the manual while up in the air.
Fuck that.
But what they've done is like they've measured the wind and all that, and they've changed like the settings of the aircraft to say, okay, well,
to adjust or
we're using
to
this much fuel, and we need the flaps at this height and all that at this stage of the run and all
this
that.
altitude and
Yeah.
right.
So they have their notes of what they've written of how the flying conditions is going to be like.
And the air traffic controller is obviously telling them which is the best route to go.
Oh no, they just
As
put that.
well,
they,
or
they
not-
put
not?
that. They put that inside the aircraft.
Do they?
Yeah,
The coordinates or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
and it flies a direct path to there.
Oh.
Yeah. Where they have like the bit where it lines the wings up and it has the horizontal thing
Yeah.
flying like that. Well, they can change that little screen and put in the coordinates. This is on one of the aircraft. I noticed that they could do that, and then they could put. Wait, sorry, no, got that wrong. They've got that
That's
little
right.
thing, and then the next to it, they've got a thing where they put in the coordinates of what they're going to go to, and then and then it takes you to a flight path, and they can follow that.
And it literally shows you like a map of.
Not a map.
Oh,
It just,
like, where
it
you're
just
going,
shows you a
or-
line until you get to the airport, and then it has the airport written on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, once you get there, what says you're there or some bullshit or?
No, it doesn't say
Yeah.
like you're here, like your destination's 100 meters or anything like that. It just shows you. It's
It's
like
not like GTA.
no, it's just a radar system. That's all it is.
Oh,
Like,
right,
and it just
okay,
shows
okay.
you where it is.
yeah. Which direction it's going and
Yeah.
and all that basically. Yeah. Okay.
And
Got it.
also another thing is what they've done is Singapore Airlines had a crash. One of the pilots had a crash at the end of the runway.
MH370.
No.
Key laugh track.
I forgot what I was going to say now.
You're
Oh,
talking about Singapore plane
yeah.
crashing on the runway.
Well, yeah, they were
Yeah.
told to go on the far end of the runway, and the plane had actually told them to go through runway 2 rather than runway 1, because runway 2 was having
Problems or
it was getting renovated, updated or whatever. Because every 3 weeks what they do is they change the runway over.
right
So they'll close one runway off, so then that can get repaired.
for the other one.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
then the following week they'll have another runway closed. And they do these runway repairs in one night. They don't do it in.
Fucking hell, I must get paid a shit ton.
Yeah,
we do that crap.
they'll have people doing it all fucking night. Yeah.
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 Fuck me, long shift.
Yeah, it is a pretty long shift. Yeah, but they'll have like people doing it. The whole
What,
night,
rotating in and out or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so they'll have like one day, literally, they'll have like the whole runway just closed off for them to do the road work, to do the runway work. So,
Yeah, roadworks. Yeah.
yeah.
Got
Yeah,
the
so
traffic
anyway,
cones
yeah,
down
so
and
the crash happened because of like them, because the computer put it in the wrong coordinates. And actually, what they've got to do is they've got to put it in the right coordinates, so the airplane, so you can fly the airplane to that point as well.
so they put in the wrong long latitude and longitude.
Or they didn't.
Is that what
the computer did it?
Oh, so
Yeah.
it was computer error, it wasn't human error.
No.
Machine error. Oh.
The guy had like over 100 flying hours in that aircraft, or something like 1,000.
Fuck
No, it was
hell.
like 1,000 hours airtime in that aircraft. So he knew the aircraft and all that. And also there was a lot of pressure because it was a very busy airport as well. I don't think it was in Singapore. I think it was somewhere else. But they had
Did it look fucked when it happened?
the aircraft? Yeah, it was
When-
fucked.
when
It
the
was
crash
inflamed.
happened,
Yeah,
then-
no one survived it.
Not even the pilot.
No one did. Nah.
Oh.
The pilot's most likely going to get killed in their aircraft anyway.
Yeah, because at the
Crash.
front.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can't really jump through that front bit, really.
Oh, they can escape
not-
through their.
not really,
They
I
can
mean-
escape through that window.
Mm. But you probably need like a minute or two, right? Like if, like you said, like it's fire or whatever, it would fucking spread way too fast.
Well, yeah, with jet fuel,
With
yeah,
the-
jet fuel
Yeah.
is more
It-
flammable than normal.
be like,
bloody fuel. Yeah.
yeah. Like you wouldn't even have time to react to it.
Nah. Well, you got time. Depends on how they crash the aircraft as well. Like you might have time to crash it. Yeah. So anyway, next one
All
is
Yeah.
Desperate Housewives.
Your favorite show on Seven?
Disney. It's on Disney Plus now.
Ah,
Yeah, so
When it used
quickly,
to be on
we've got
7.
1 minute. Yeah, so Desperate Housewives, it's a drama. Women in a neighborhood who are friends, and they try to find out who killed their other friend. But at the same time, all this is happening. Other people are getting like put into jail, getting killed, fighting over guys, losing their money, and all this drama happens. Just there's fucking
cheating on people.
yeah, cheating. Everything just
cheating
happens
as
in this
well.
bloody neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Orange is the New Black. It's pretty much women getting locked up in a prison. It's an American shit version of Wentworth and Prisoner. Yeah, Wentworth is like
It's their copy of it.
yeah, their copy of Wentworth was like the obviously amazing Australian
Made show.
made show,
Yeah.
which could not beat Wentworth at all. Anyway, we're going to go to a break now. We will catch you guys later. See you, bye.
All right. MaasStaple.
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 Hello and welcome back to MaasStaple Podcast. So today we've got we're talking about our new releases of films, not ours, but like other people's, and TV shows and movies that we've selected that probably we recommend watching to you guys. So my next one is I've talked about Orange is the New Black. So Animal Kingdom. So there's a series of a 17-year-old called Joshua, otherwise known as Jade Cody, who moves with his free-willing
After his
relatives.
mum dies or something,
Yeah,
right?
mum dies. Yeah, overdose. Yeah, in the Southern California town after his mother dies of a heroin overdose. Yeah, there we are. Headed by a boots tough. So Janie Cody. So Smurf, her name is. Right hand Baz, who runs the business and calls the shots. And the clan also consists of Pope, the oldest and the most dangerous of the Cody boys. Craig is tough and fearless, and middle son, and Darren, the troubled, suspicious baby of the family. The movie is based off an Australian film crime scene in the 80s and the Penticle crime family.
And that was in Melbourne or Sydney?
Yeah, Melbourne it was based
Melbourne.
in. Yeah, Melbourne, yeah. So this series is actually based off an Australian TV show, not TV show, TV movie called Animal Kingdom, and they've just interpreted it with American.
Unfortunately, it's
yeah.
in California.
Yeah, California.
That's
yeah.
one thing that probably should have been in Australia
Yeah,
as well.
Australia, yeah, it's more of an
oh well.
Australian film or Australian TV. It should have been, but anyway, yeah. So the Americans have obviously brought the rights to it, and they've changed it into their own American ways. It's still a pretty good TV series, but I find it quite boring as I got to stay.
The latest one, or
Up to season 4, yeah, I found it a little bit boring after that.
oh yeah, season. I thought the latest season was a bit boring after watching all of it.
Season 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Season
5
4,
yet.
I thought was still decent-ish, but yeah, the first 3 were like knockouts, and then
Yeah, they were pretty good.
it's like number 4. Like, did they have like
Didn't
like
really
lose
play-
budget or something,
Yeah,
or
I don't know. It
Yeah,
probably would have felt like it.
something fucking happened? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I recommend. Yeah, I recommend watching this because it's still quite a good series, though.
Yeah, it's still quite awesome
Yeah.
to check out. Hmm.
You got. Yep. Next one is
What?
13 Reasons Why.
Did you want me to say something?
No. If you wanted to say something about that.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, it's a really good show. Definitely give it a shot. All the actors do their job really well, and the guy who plays Pope, really impressed me. Like, he's a really good actor.
Yeah, he plays
Yeah.
it quite well, Pope. Yeah, 13 Reasons Why is the next one. So 13 Reasons Why is based off the best-selling books by Jay Asher. Follows a teenage Clay Jetson, and as he returns home from school, he finds a mysterious box with his name on it laying on his porch. Inside discovers a group of cassette tapes recorded by no other
Hannah Baker.
Catherine Langford
Oh.
from Perth, Western Australia. Hannah Baker.
She from Perth.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Oh wow.
His classmate and crush, who tragically committed suicide 2 weeks earlier, on tape, Hannah unfolds the emotional audio diary detailing 13 reasons why she decided to end her life. And through Hannah and Clay's dual narratives of 13 Reasons Why, waves into the interracial and heart-trending story of confusion and depression that will deeply affect viewers. So pretty much she just blamed 13 people why she killed herself.
Instead of trying to fix her own mental issues
trying to
throughout
fix
the
it,
show.
yeah. No, that's what it's pretty much all about. And then
Um,
the second series, of mum and dad taking them to court.
That's
and
right.
And the third one was just fucking stupid. They had this fucking stupid actor in.
Why didn't they end it after number 2?
Yeah, they had this stupid fucking actor.
Have you seen number 4?
Oh yeah, it's number 4 as well.
Yeah, number 4.
That stupid actor just keep on
I don't
fucking
know.
winging the shit out of me.
Yeah. They put too much politics into it.
Yeah, there's too much.
Again.
Yeah,
As well, yeah. Kind of ruined it.
Political correctness, yeah. For
Yeah.
fucking all.
Bit too much of
You
that.
can't call them he or she, we have to call them they.
Yeah, or it.
Yeah, or it. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it sounds more fucking offensive than fucking
Yeah.
he or she, doesn't it?
Yeah, way more offensive.
Yeah. Well, this is how our Earth's actually ending to, is this kind of shit. People blaming themselves for killing each other. You know, well, like for depression. Like, fuck, just get over it. Go and see a counsellor or something. Like,
Yeah, go to a psychologist. Do something
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Don't just knock yourself out. You know.
yeah, like there's other ways of helping yourself out. Don't go blaming other people why you killed yourself. Yeah, you got anything to add onto that about? Well, am I going another rant? Am I? What are you laughing for?
Just the way you were doing the rant, I just thought it was a bit funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like throughout the show, I was like, is there going to be a reason why she's going to kill herself? Like a really justified reason. Like maybe she's got a really bad family, or including the school life. Okay, maybe that would make more sense. But her family life was actually good. Like her parents supportive and all that. It was just the school. So if they get rid of that guy or whatever that did something to her, and then it'll be all good. Like, I don't know what Clay or whatever his fucking name is, what he fucking did to her.
No, I don't know
I've
what
got-
either, but she blamed him
like-
still as well for killing.
Yeah,
He was in every single bloody episode.
because he didn't ask her out or something.
Yeah, something.
Like,
Yeah, it was just fucking
But not meant
stupid.
to
Yeah.
date, or like what?
At least she didn't get a fucking broomstick shoved up her ass. Or,
Yeah. Oh god.
because she was a rape victim by one of the guys as well.
Yeah.
But so was every other girl there as well. They were all raped. They all had photos taken.
That's right. Yeah.
And there, are we finished about talking this shit? Because it's otherwise going to be a fucking rant all night.
Yeah. In my opinion, season 1 probably, like season 2 if you want to watch, but season 1, watch for season
season
1.
one, yeah.
Don't watch season 2 if you don't want to.
Yeah, season
I
3
reckon.
and 4. No, you might as well just fucking
Tune off.
tune off. Yeah, because it just becomes stupid. Just like some of the people on this fucking earth.
Fucking
the
hell.
political correctness.
You're going
shit.
on the real rant now.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Next one is Superstore. So this is about. Well, this is number 11 for me. For the TV show, because I thought most of this because it's fucking hilarious. I do not stop laughing at all in this bloody TV series. Like you can watch one after the other and you just crack up laughing every single episode. And there's this young girl called well, a lady. Her name's Amy, and she wants to become the store manager. She ends up becoming the store manager, and then she gets a higher role. But at the same time, she has this crush on Jonah and doesn't realise it until she breaks up with her
Jonah.
husband. Yeah, Jonah. Yeah.
Jonah from Tonga?
Don't be a bully, bully.
No.
No, yeah. So, yeah, she had a crush on him, and he had a crush on her, and eventually they worked it out, and they thought, oh, yep, it's time to get down, and they
Let's see how this goes.
yeah, they ended up getting caught on a cam across
Oh,
the world.
really?
Yeah, and doing it
What?
doing it in the back closet of the
CCTV or something.
yeah, like so everyone watched it. Every single
Oh.
superstore in, like I think that's Cloud9 they based it off. Cloud9 in the world got a glimpse of them doing it in the closet. But at the same time, they got this hyperactive manager. He goes, "Hey guys," and does stuff like that. So it's really funny. Like you got to watch it. Trust me, it's worth watching. So Stephen, what's your movie releases that you're going to be talking about?
Spider-Man 1, Batman Begins.
No, your new releases.
Oh, the new releases.
Yeah, we'll talk about movies at the end.
Oh, you want to talk about new ones?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, we'll talk about Venom. Let
Venom.
there
Yeah.
be carnage.
yeah. Venom. Yeah, what about it?
I don't know. What do I talk about? Let's talk about the trailer, or
Yeah, what about it?
it's,
Yeah.
it's not out yet. Okay, well, have you seen the first Venom?
No.
Oh, okay, well, Venom 2 is basically like Tom Hardy versus Carnage.
Who's Tom Hardy?
Who's Tom Hardy?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in a lot of TV shows and stuff like Peaky Blinders and all that.
Yeah, but what does he what does he do? Like,
Oh, he plays Eddie Brock, Venom,
oh, okay.
in the movie, and he has to fight Carnage, which is Woody Harrelson. You know Woody Harrelson,
No,
right?
I got no idea. Nah.
Oh. Well, basically, the guy who played the dude in the Lord of the Rings, what's his fucking name? Andy Serkis. He's directing the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's directing the movie, and it's about a 90-minute runtime, and it's going to be about them fighting, and it's going to be hinting at Spider-Man and Venom fighting in the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's going to be exciting, like seeing them fight for the first time on live action. You know,
Okay. Yeah.
seeing them like duke it out and shit.
Yeah.
For that one,
Yeah. Jerking it out. Yeah.
juking it out.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
How I saw the Venom thing was just a typical superhero film. That's how I saw it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you think it's like a popcorn,
Yeah.
typical popcorn
Yeah.
flick?
Typical
Yeah.
fucking typical bloody Marvel film.
Yeah, well, that's what it is basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what it is. So
Yeah.
if you're expecting like a fun time and all that, you'll have a good time. But if you're expecting like amazing cinematography or whatever, you're not going to get that there.
No, you're not. No. You're
No.
not. No.
You just get a okay story
Yeah.
with
that's
them
true,
talking
yeah.
and shit. So yeah, and there's also No Time to Die, James Bond.
No Time to Die.
No Time to Die. Did I put that down there? I don't know if I did.
No, I would have got it there somewhere there. Yeah, go on. You talk about it. Go on going.
Yeah, so yeah, there's No Time to Die. Daniel Craig's last James Bond movie. Lots of people have been talking about this.
Oh,
Will be a good movie, will be a bad movie. What's your thoughts on this? Like, do you reckon that Daniel Craig is good with retiring
No, he should keep on
the
going.
mantle for James Bond?
He should be keeping going as James Bond, I reckon.
Really? Even
Yeah.
after 5 movies?
Yeah.
Or whatever he's
But
done now?
Yeah, it's not that bad, really. Like,
So you reckon his body will be able to, like, take it because he's like 50 or 60 or whatever the fuck?
oh, is he? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it
He's
doesn't,
getting older
It
now
doesn't
and-
really matter who play. Well, it does actually, but you got to get the right James Bond
Yeah.
because they've always selected the right James Bond. But yeah, I reckon it'll be a good film like it normally is. Just the same old fucking James Bond shit that's unrealistic. But
So you reckon that's another popcorn flick?
yeah, just
So you'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10, like
yeah,
a
just
really
be another fucking
average
James
or
Bond film. Yeah,
average rating.
Going to be nothing special about it. It's just going to be another James Bond film.
You reckon?
Yeah, how everyone else looks at it, like just a James Bond film.
Yeah. Well, I thought it looked pretty good, but at the same time, they're relying on the CGI way too much on this new James Bond.
Oh yeah, I didn't really pay attention because I was writing down notes.
Yeah, and it's more about the practical effects, which should be a staple in a spy movie.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, for fuck's sake, you don't have to use a green screen every time someone uses a gun or something. Like, use practical effects more. Like, practical effects are timeless. Fucking CGI looks old after like fucking 5 years.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
There's a time and place for CGI, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Time to go back to practical effects now.
Maybe do it a tiny bit, like how they did in Mandalorian. And still use the practical.
The practical effects.
Yeah, in certain parts.
Mm.
There's also a Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah, that's actually out on Disney Plus now.
Yeah, it's basically like he's in a video game or something. Is that right? Yeah, and he basically wakes up or something. Like
he wants to come out. I'm actually not sure what.
Yeah,
it's about.
he wants to escape the game or something.
Yeah,
but that's what I got from it.
Video character who wants to come to the real world.
Yeah, so it's like GTA, but like GTA. Do you reckon? Or?
I reckon it's more like he's like a video game character wants to come to the real world. He knows about the real world and he wants to come to it.
So it's like a fun homage to like classic games in a way.
Yeah, it's like Wreck-It Ralph wants to come to the real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that shit.
It's like a live action version of Wreck-It Ralph in a way. Yeah. What else did I put down there for you?
Oh, you got
Black Widow.
Oh, Black Widow. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't really a big fan of this movie, but if you're a Marvel fan, I guess you can see it.
This is my notes for it. Back story is that she's a pure cunt, and to Disney.
She's a pure cunt to Disney. Well, she didn't get a pay on her contract.
Well, it doesn't matter. The contract was agreed.
Wait, you're saying Disney's in the right?
Yeah. Well, fuck. She signed the contract, the dumb bitch. Like.
I guess so. Yeah. She didn't read the terms of service properly.
Terms and conditions. Yeah, so it's her own fault, really. Mm. She just wants money at the end of the day. Well, they released it in the movies, so that already they didn't break the contract, did they? They still put it in the movies.
No, but she was meant to get paid money on Disney Plus when people bought it on Disney Plus. It wasn't the movies; it was on Disney Plus. So people bought her movie on Disney Plus.
Well, that's how I understood it.
She was meant to get some of the cut. Well, that's what I read about it. I don't know if it was the other way around. It might have been the other way around.
She was meant to get a cut of what was actually made of at the movies.
And she only got what was on Disney Plus.
No, she only got what was made at the movies.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
That's the that was the contract.
She didn't get what's on Disney Plus. Yeah.
Yeah, and
she only got on the movies.
Disney put it on Disney Plus and she wanted the money from Disney. She wanted the movie from Disney Plus.
Yeah, and they gave her $60 million, I think, a few days ago.
Yeah, well, she got her money, so she can fuck off now.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to ever see her on the screens again.
I mean, she was making it. One thing I didn't like, she was making out like this movie's a masterpiece. It's not a masterpiece.
Oh no,
this movie's like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Like, it's not that great of a movie.
Typical Marvel film again.
It's a popcorn movie that you see and then you forget about it a day later.
Yeah, like, it's another typical Marvel film. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That no one needs to watch, like Captain Marvel.
Yeah, it's like Captain Marvel's probably the worst one still, but
no one needs to go watch that shit either.
Black Widow wasn't that good either.
And Avengers Endgame, that's another one no one needs to watch either because it's just the same old shit. Just Iron Man dies.
That one was alright.
Yeah, just Iron Man dies. That's the only entertaining bit about it.
So what if it's better?
Oh yeah, what if it's better?
Because they're taking risks.
Yeah, well, it's shorter. It's shorter. It's more interesting, not a fucking 2-hour movie about shit and monsters fighting fucking monsters or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've only got a minute left, so we'll end it there and go to the next one.
We'll continue it later then.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
MaasStaple. Whoa.
Why do I have to start off first?
Okay, I'll
you start off, yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the MaasStable Podcast. We're now on segment, is it 3?
Yeah, 3 now, yeah.
I'll redo it. Hey guys, we're now back on the MaasStable Podcast. We're up to segment 3. You know, we're talking about our favourite TV shows and, the upcoming movies, like the trailers. And, discussing like what we like about these and if these are generic popcorn movies or if these are actually like decent, So
yes, that is true.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So this podcast was actually based on, actually Stephen actually came up with the idea of doing this actually. So well done, Stephen, for thinking of something like this. So
Thank you.
we appreciate that. And I think all our viewers out there, the ones that are here today, actually appreciate it too. Yeah. So what was your next film, Stephen, that you got as a new release?
A new release.
Yeah, we'll go through them quick. I reckon from now on.
The new Matrix movie.
Oh shit! Didn't fucking press. Yeah, Matrix. Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
Matrix Revolutions. I don't think I put it in there, but
No, you didn't know.
this is looking to be a pretty cool release. You know, going back into the Matrix. No one really asked for this sequel, but we're getting it anyway. So hopefully it's decent, and yeah, hopefully it's not just a generic popcorn movie, and hopefully it changes cinema like the first one did.
Yeah,
in a way. Yeah.
Which it probably won't. Just because it's just another typical Hollywood film.
So you reckon all the creativity from these directors have been sucked out of them? They used to make these movies.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Hollywood.
Yeah.
They get an idea and they fucking kill it, just like Disney do with some of their films.
And then they just redo the idea over and over.
Yeah, over and over again. Yeah.
And expect people to like keep enjoying it.
Yeah, just like Rocky and the scary movies and Shrek and all that. Like, they're all the same bloody story, but they just ruin it.
Especially after Shrek 3. After Shrek 3.
Oh yeah,
no.
yeah. They just watched that one.
Like I wish they'd ended at Shrek 3.
Yeah.
That would have been good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else have you written down?
What about Nightmare Alley? What do you reckon of that one?
Nightmare Alley.
Yeah, Nightmare Alley.
Nightmare Alley.
Don't you remember it?
Huh.
You sent me the thing for it.
Is that the upcoming movies?
Yeah, upcoming
link?
movies. Yeah.
Oh, did you go through all that as well?
Yeah, that's what I spent 45 minutes watching through that shit.
Nightmare Alley, I think, should be pretty good. It's a horror movie, obviously, right?
I don't know. I don't even.
Well, I'm going to guess it's a horror.
I couldn't even guess what it was about.
So it's going to use a lot of practical effects.
It was a guy from a circus or something like that.
It's a circus thing.
Yeah, it had an interesting trailer, so
No.
that's what made me would want to go and watch it. Cause,
Can you describe it, like just in 10 seconds, if you could?
It was something about a guy in a circus or something like that, and
Okay, so it's about a killer clown or something.
Nah,
Or-
I don't think.
What? It's not a
I don't think
horror.
It's horror. Nah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just some sort of weird film that,
okay.
like a psychological film.
Oh, so it's like a thriller.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to be something like that. It's quite interesting. I couldn't understand it, what it was about, but it was quite interesting.
Was it
trailer.
animation or was it like
It
was it
had-
live action?
It had this weird feel to the camera work on it. Like it felt like it was like
Like really eerie or?
skipping frames and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like it just felt weird. Like when they're moving like that type. It wasn't like that, but it was a bit more smoother than that. But it just felt. Really
What,
weird.
so it was like Into
camera
the
shot-
Spider-Verse with the frame rate going weird.
Yeah,
Was it like
yeah,
that?
it was like that. Yeah, on the
Oh.
trailer, it was a bit weird.
Oh,
but,
okay.
yeah, I found it quite
Oh.
interesting though. I think it was done quite well.
So definitely something to look out for
yeah,
then.
looking out for
All right.
Next one you've got written down is American Underdog.
Halloween Kills.
No, American Underdog was the next one.
American Underdog.
Yeah. Don't you remember it? Oh, okay. So this one's about
some of these, I watched some of the trailers on. So I didn't watch all of it.
It's American
like Halloween Kills, I saw.
Okay, American Underdog is like every other fucking film that's about underdogs. So people that have got no chance of getting in somewhere, but someone gives them a chance and they end up being the fucking world's best. Blah blah blah.
Oh, and then
blah.
at the end, they're the king.
And that's the fucking film. Yeah, virtually.
That's been done like 10 million times in Hollywood.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who the fuck wants to watch that again?
That's what I mean. Like, but they called the film American Underdog is about, of course, American football. And
Yeah.
just
Here we
another
go.
fucking shit film that they've brought out again. I think
Won't-
cheap actors as well.
Won't be
were in
as good as Clash of the Titans with Denzel Washington.
it. Oh fuck! I wouldn't even know what that film is.
That was a fucking good movie.
Yeah. Next one's Halloween Kills again.
Yeah. Halloween Kills. Fuck yeah. Oh, do you reckon it's shit?
I reckon it's just the same as Halloween, as the fucking Friday the 13th or whatever it was, the first film, Halloween or whatever it was,
Yeah.
where he's in the bushes. But
Well,
this time it's-
Halloween is separate from Friday the 13th.
Yeah, but it's still the same thing.
It's
right?
still the same
Yeah.
genre. Yeah, it's a slasher.
Well, he's in the bush, the first one, and this one he's actually out in his neighborhood killing people this time. So it's just the same shit.
And in the last movie, they burnt the whole house down, and he somehow survives
Yeah,
a house collapsing on him. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And Did you see the whole trailer? The bit when the family they see him and then they hide in the car and they don't drive away.
Yeah, they just sit there. Yeah,
They just sit there and I think, what the fuck? This is retarded.
You think you'd fucking drive?
Yeah, you would drive away or
not-
something.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna fucking stand there and get
Yeah,
slashed.
and one of them was actually going to offer to get out of the fucking car. Well, what the fuck? You
What the hell? Hello?
Stay in your car. Fucking hell.
A fucking retard. Huh.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. So the next one was about Finch. So Finch is is got Tom Hanks in it, actually. It's a Apple TV Apple
That's
TV
right.
film.
TV
Yeah.
series.
Yeah. So it's
Sorry,
about
film.
Tom
Yeah.
Hanks builds this robot and they got to find civilization of other humans.
It's like
And-
sci-fi.
Yeah. So the dog helps and the robot helps Tom Hanks get to the civilization. Next one is God of. Oh wait, have you got anything to say about it? Sorry.
I've seen a little bit of it. Like I've seen the promotional poster of it.
Okay. Yeah.
But I haven't seen much of the trailer.
Oh,
So
okay.
you thought the trailer was underwhelming as well.
Yeah,
this one?
I found it like it was like Wall-E type of thing, like a robot
Oh, okay.
trying to find
So
civilization.
well, they're trying to repeat Wall-E, but in
Yeah,
like a
but-
live action.
Yeah, like live
kind of.
action with a human involved with it and
Ah.
a dog. Yeah, well, Wall-E didn't have a dog or a human involved. It only it did towards the end, but
They must be running out of ideas if they're doing this
yeah,
as well.
Well, there's only so much you can do unless you have like a dream where it's pretty fucked up and you make a film about it.
Guess
Uh,
so.
Yeah, so yeah.
Next one was what? God of War, was it?
Yeah, God of War. Yeah,
Like a Japanese film, is it? Like,
Yeah,
it looked
Chi-
like a martial arts type thing. I saw a bit
it
of it.
had Japanese like
Yeah.
people in it and like well not people but Japanese type of fight, not fighting but like samurai shit.
Yeah.
But they're speaking Chinese. I'm thinking, what the fuck?
Oh, really?
I swear they were speaking Chinese from what I understood, and I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, well, you're dressed as a samurai. I'm pretty sure the Chinese did not dress as a samurai.
No. That's the Japanese.
Yeah, it's Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows that one.
Yeah. So, and it just seemed like it'd be a video game, but as a movie. That's what it seemed like to me. God of War 2, actually, it was not one.
Yeah, I thought God of War was a game. That's why when I saw the thing, I was like, okay, this
Yeah,
has got
and-
nothing to do with the game,
It had a feel of it had a feel of a game, but it just
even though it wasn't a game. It wasn't
Yeah.
a game at all. It was just a normal fighting movie.
yeah, for a normal fighting one. Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
Last Night in Soho.
Okay, what's this one about?
Well, from my understanding, a woman goes to sleep, sorry, and wakes up as a celebrity in her dreams. And
Yeah.
she believes it's real, but obviously there's someone trying to kill her and all that kind of carry on. She goes, like someone goes, oh, you're sleeping. And she goes, no, it's real. And it's
So is
like-
it a slasher, a thriller? What's the genre for this
yeah,
one?
thriller, yeah.
Thriller.
Yeah, thriller,
Oh.
yeah.
That sounds okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like a bit fucking stupid, really.
Seems like it's a repeat of the Halloween one, but like
Yeah.
in a different.
Yeah, it's just the same old
Context.
fucking horror film, really.
Yeah.
Horror film. Like they believe there's someone and it's not. It's like deja vu or something like they think there's someone but they're not, type of thing.
They think they're someone.
Yeah, they think there's someone but they're not. And there's just their dreams talking, and then
So they got schizophrenia.
yeah, like that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
It's
that
like a
one, yeah.
schizophrenia
It's
thing.
yeah.
Oh.
There's someone trying to kill me. No, it's not real. It's a dream. All right.
Jump into the movie and say that to them. What's the next one?
Next one is Ida Red.
What's it called?
Ida Red.
What?
Ida Red.
Ida Red.
Ida Red.
Sounds like a killer type movie as well.
Yeah,
Is it?
I think it's about
No?
a serial killer and detectives following him.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like a crime type
Yeah,
thing.
crime, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my opinion of, well, that's what I gathered from the trailer. Some of these trailers are actually fucking shit because it doesn't tell you anything about the film.
Right. So it's not even like a plot summary. It's just
Yeah.
like random shots of the fucking
Yeah,
film.
of the film,
Or
yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Like, they just put this shit together for fucking,
For like 2 minutes or something.
yeah, for the fun of it. Like,
Oh.
it's like a TAFE film.
Yeah.
Just putting shit together for no reason.
What's the next one?
Next one is West Side Story. So obviously it's based off the musical theatre by Andrew Webber.
Right.
Webber. Andrew something.
Musical theatre.
Yeah, musical theatre, definitely musical theatre. The whole thing, it's pretty much about West Side Story, Latina versus America. Latina girl wants to be with an American guy, and her brothers won't allow it.
So it's a love story.
Yeah, it's a love story, and eventually, anyway, her brother ends up getting killed by the person that she falls in love with, and the person she falls in love with ends up getting killed.
How do you know the ending of that?
Because I've seen it at musical theatre.
Oh.
That's what I know. Her brother did get killed, got stabbed, but I'm not sure about her boyfriend. I can't remember. But
so you already know the whole plot, even though you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, if you've seen the musical theatre, the musical theatre is always going to be better than the actual
movie.
Yeah, like Cats, for example. The Cats is better in musical theatre.
The Cats movie disaster.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Mamma Mia, they did it quite well with that one. Grease, obviously, the movie was made before the musical theatre. But some of these things, you keep them to the West Side Story. You keep them to
theatre. Actual theatre.
Yeah, theatre or Broadway. You keep them there. You don't go taking them to the movies. Like,
doesn't work. Doesn't do adapting this shit.
Yeah, it doesn't do it justice. Yeah,
just makes them look bad when they're not. Yeah. Next one.
Yeah, next one is Black as Night. So I don't know if you heard about that one. Oh, okay, so it's pretty much vampires shit.
Okay, so vampire. Good vampire shit or bad?
So the whole cast, cast of it's black people, African American people.
Okay.
And it's pretty much vampires shit, but with a modern twist to it. So like they're all on their fucking digital things and like.
Oh, that sounds shit.
Yeah, and like there's vampires coming out like, and then they look like normal people. And it's like, has any of the dressmaking people done anything about this film, or have they just made it fucking shit?
So there's no makeup to make him look any different from the actual humans?
No, you just think it's a human fucking eating another human.
Right, so it doesn't even look like a fucking vampire.
I actually got confused because I actually thought it was like not a vampire, but until the woman actually said, "Oh, you're a vampire," or something like to one of the vampires, and he was like, "Yeah," and I was thinking,
the fuck?
You don't even look like a vampire. You look like a normal
human being.
I thought it was a zombie film. I thought, fuck, here we go, another zombie film. And I watched the trailer. It was a vampire. I was like, you're not even a fucking vampire. You haven't got a fucking black thing that goes up this high and collar and.
Well, they don't need that. They just have to look like the makeup department plays a big part. In that. They got to look scary at least.
They didn't do a very good job of that.
So basically, shit tier films most of this crap.
Yeah, the next one you've got down is Injustice.
Oh yeah, Injustice. Yeah, that movie looks pretty good.
Animated Justice League. I didn't really understand that. Who was the bad people in it?
So basically, the Joker and Harley Quinn, they kill Lois Lane, Superman's wife.
Yeah.
And he throws her into space and he kills her accidentally because the Joker.
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, the Joker and Harley Quinn make him hallucinate and see Doomsday instead.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So he actually chokes her out in space and he doesn't realize. So he gets angry and he kills the Joker. And after that, he starts taking over the whole world.
Oh,
That's what Injustice is about, like Superman turning evil.
Oh, okay, and then Batman and all have to try and stop him.
Just killing people and shit, and Batman and that create a task force.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, the comic was good, so I hope the animated movie is good.
Yeah.
It's not out yet, but...
I'm not sure, yeah.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
The next one's Tragedy of Macbeth. I'm gathering it's probably about Macbeth.
Yeah. We've seen this a million times as well, I guess.
Yeah, the trailer didn't really explain. I've never seen Macbeth. I've never heard of I've heard of Macbeth, but I haven't actually read the story. I haven't read the theatre of it
properly.
Yeah, I've never read it in my life. I haven't even read Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare. I haven't read any of it. I wouldn't even know what to tell you what these things are about.
So you can't comment on that one.
Yeah, but the trailer doesn't explain much either. It's just people walking to the right room, and you think, what the fuck?
What, fade to black after that or something?
Yeah, it's just felt weird. But I'm gathering it's about Macbeth.
Must be
the William Shakespeare, because obviously
medieval. Well, not medieval, but fairy tale kind of.
Yeah, you have to kind of see it. I don't know what
to
it's
believe
about.
it.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about. I'm gathering it's about Macbeth, from my understanding of it. Next one is Spencer.
Spencer.
You want to have a guess what this one's about?
It's about nerd.
Nerd? No. Spencer's about the royal family.
Is it?
Yeah. So Spencer, it's like another word. There's something to. I think it might be Princess Diana's last name or something like that.
So it's about Diana, is it?
Yeah, it's about
the whole
Diana.
movie.
Yeah. When she was going through all this, you know how we're talking. Well,
It's gonna show that they weren't guilty or something. The movie, I bet you.
No, I don't know. It was showing that she was in a bit of trouble and all that
With the royal family.
with the royal family, yeah. And like she knew that she didn't know that she was going to die, but kind of like she had a funny feeling something was going to happen or
Something would happen to her kids.
And like there's people threatening her in the royal family and all that, and she kind of knew that something was going to happen. And then she was talking to William and Harry, obviously in the film, and explaining what might happen or something like that. Yeah. So
that's it, really.
that's it, really. It's probably it's going to be definitely about Princess Diana,
And it will show the end of her dying in the car crash.
probably, yeah.
obviously.
But it didn't show that in the trailer though.
Yeah.
But yeah. It
They'll
will
show
probably, probably have to.
They got to capitalise on people's deaths, so they'll show it.
Yeah, they'll probably come up with a film about Michael Jackson and bloody Elvis, and Elvis Presley. And
I hope not. I think they've already done an Elvis one.
Oh, they'll do it again.
I believe they've done one.
They'll do it again anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Most
Not
likely.
like Bollywood where they come up with a different film every single bloody film. Like Hollywood, they'll kill. Like,
They'll milk everything to death.
Yeah.
So they have all the money. Yeah.
Like if what's that YouTuber's name? Paul Logan or something like that?
Yeah, Jake and Paul, Logan, Paul, and Jake.
Yeah, if they died, well then they'll milk their stories out as well, being YouTubers and all that. I reckon.
Yeah, they'll be talking about them like every day probably.
Yeah, like milking.
If they took them out,
milking they'll make a film about them dying, and then they'll milk it until there's nothing left.
And then 10 years later, release a movie, then a toy, and then
they'll keep
all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just keep on doing it. We've only got 48 seconds, so we're going to
Really?
here. So we've only got a few more films to talk about, and then we'll pretty much go
wrap it up from there, I guess.
For episode 6. Okay, so
all right.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Maas Staple. All right.
Hello, and welcome back to a MaasStaple podcast. This is segment 3 of season 2, episode 6. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was about going to say season 6. I was thinking, fuck, we're not like.
Yeah, season 6. We've been doing this for 5 years, guys.
Yeah,
don't worry.
We're not like the Flash.
Yeah. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, so we've talked about some of the new releases films, but we're talking about a bit more now. And we've also talked about TV series that I recommend to watch. So next one is The Needle in a Time Stack. Time Stack, I should say.
Needle in a time stack. I'm guessing it's time travel.
Yeah, that's what it seems like to be on the...
Yeah.
It seems like Groundhog Day, just over and over. Shit.
Again?
Yeah.
They've done that shit so many times in Hollywood now.
Yeah.
The groundhog.
And just it's just time traveling, but doing the same shit over and over again. That's what I felt from the trailer of it.
Fucking boring then.
Yeah, Groundhog Day, pretty much. Just felt like watching another Marvel and a time traveling fucking film. Yeah, so like milking it like a cow of Back to the Future, milking it like Groundhog Day.
At least Back to the Future had some original ideas to it.
Yeah, like
with the time
skateboards
travel
and all that shit.
Yeah, at the time it had fucking it actually tried to innovate
And
the time travel
the
shit.
self-tying shoelaces as well. That was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah,
They're
shit like that.
They're actually doing that now, actually.
Are they?
Yeah.
What, you put the shoe on and then it zips it for you?
Yeah, but not it's not fast. It's like pretty slow shit. But yeah, it's quicker to tie up your own shoelaces.
Well, it's like fucking 5 minutes or something to wait for it.
Nah, it's about like a minute or something like that.
Oh.
Not even a minute. It's probably like 30 seconds. But if someone can tie the shoelaces up in 15 seconds, it's
not even. Yeah.
So the technology's still advancing in that shoe
regard.
But there is actually shoes out there that can actually, if you put your foot inside the shoe, it automatically ties itself up. But I'm not sure if you can buy them yet or not on the.
Sounds expensive.
Yeah, they do.
Like really
seem to be,
expensive.
Yeah. And when you put your feet out, they actually bend. The soles bend. So when you put your shoe in, it flattens like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should show it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I only just saw it on a Facebook advert, so I'm not sure if it's even true or not.
Or if it's just in coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon.
Coming soon, type thing, yeah.
Yeah. Our next one is The Electrical Life of Louis Wang. Or Wan.
That sounds like a cartoon movie.
Well, it's got what's that fucking guy's name that does that wonder shit? Doctor Doctor Who or Doctor Strange or something like that. The Marvel one.
Benedict Cumberbatch is in it.
Yeah, he's the main character in it. And
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
that should be right then.
he's an artist and he has who draws cats, has a thing for cats.
Okay.
So it's like a typical chick flick film, but it's just a male playing the role of liking cats and shit like that.
So it's like a love soapy shit.
Oh, I don't know.
Or-
He's different to everyone else, so like I think, and then don't understand what it is about. Oh yeah, I don't understand what it's about anyway, but it's about an artist anyway with cats in it evolved, and he's different to everyone else, and they're like everyone else wants him dead or something like that. I can't really remember, but it's really fucking weird.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll go and watch this because I don't actually understand the trailer of it anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't do what's his name again?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch doesn't do any Cumberbatch
Any favors?
any favors. Yeah.
So the editors and that have basically fucked the promotion for him for the film.
The trailer, yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I just didn't understand. You have to watch it. I'm a little bit dyslexic, so I'll probably find it a little bit harder to understand what it's about than other people would do. Because obviously Stephen hasn't seen it.
Thank you.
That's all right. So the next one is Dear Evan Hansen.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so it's about a guy, about a boy who writes.
It's a love story.
Writes a note. Yeah, he has a crush on a girl. He's got ADHD. Awkward guy.
Oh yeah,
Wants
sounds like me.
to be friends with people, but then gets mixed up with someone else. So everyone thinks he's actually Evan or something. I can't really remember. But everyone thinks so. The mother and father invites him to the house and all that. He's not sure what to do because he's got this problem and all that kind of carry on. And eventually has to tell them that.
Oh, he's got puberty issues or some bullshit.
Like mental issue. Well.
Oh.
Yeah,
right.
and obviously he had to try and find the balls to tell everyone that he's not actually that person that ended up killing themselves. So the parents think the parents think he is their son because their son killed
Some people.
No, their son died of suicide.
Oh, right.
And then, because he wrote a note saying, oh, okay, well, this is what's happened, type of thing. Or not what's happened, but...
They think it's him.
Yeah, they think it's him.
Oh,
yeah.
so they framed it on him type of deal?
They don't think they killed him. It was just like they think that this guy who's written that note is their son.
Oh, right. And they're going to raise him
Yeah, because
as
on his arm,
son?
on his arm, he's got a thing called Connor on there. So everyone thinks that Connor is actually... everyone thinks he's Connor. But everyone thinks he's Connor, and it's
And Bob. Just say Bob for now. If you don't remember the name, just say Bob.
Evan and it's Connor. Yeah. Anyway, so everyone thinks he's Connor, or everyone thinks he's Evan. I can't fully remember, but he gets mixed up between these two people anyway.
So it's like a personality disorder type of movie. Would that be?
Yeah, he hasn't got a personality disorder. It's just that the parents think that this guy who's written this note is their son, but it's not.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And they're trying to mourn, but they talk to him and...
Yeah, and everyone
happens.
everyone thinks that this guy is actually their son, but he's not.
He's
someone
not,
else's son.
innit?
Yeah.
No.
That's the whole story of it, really, pretty much.
Sounds confusing as fuck.
Yeah, you have to watch the trailer. You have to watch the movie to understand a bit more.
It doesn't sound...
Yeah, I don't actually fully understand it either.
Sounds really confusing.
Yeah.
Just from the plot line. What's the next one?
Birds of Paradise. I didn't really understand this one either, judging by the...
It's a drug-induced movie.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's what I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
Birds of Paradise. Is it like a drugs involved or?
I think so. I'm not sure. It's just a really weird film from what I saw. Ballet, obviously. Girls who want to be the best in the world, ballet dancers. And two friends that want to make it, but they like the same guy, and shit gets ugly and other shit gets involved and all that kind of carry on. So it's like a typical ballet film, really.
Well, what about just choose another guy? Don't dog the boys.
Oh, I don't know.
Or the girls, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like there's many good movies coming out this year.
Well, this year and next year.
Yeah, sounds kind of dog shit.
Don't Breathe 2.
I think Don't
That-
Breathe 2 looked pretty decent. I've seen the trailer for that one.
No, I got confused in it. You tell everyone.
It's about a blind guy. He in the last movie he kidnaps basically these people who raid houses. Come in the last movie.
Yeah.
Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
Yeah, raid come. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
Yeah. These people like they come to raid the house in the last movie, but the twist is that he's blind, and you think, okay, he's just trying to defend his home. But then there's a plot twist that he's secretly been impregnating this chick because he wants to get a child, but it's fucked up. It's like a like he's kept her like as a prisoner or some shit. Like it's really fucked.
Yeah.
And basically, in Don't Breathe 2, he has the child, so that they don't explain what happened to the fucking mum from the trailer.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's just going on a rampage, killing people. Like, okay, the plot line for the story didn't seem like very clear from the trailer, but
Yeah.
I think they're hiding it for the full movie.
Full movie. Okay. Yeah.
And I think it'll be good because Stephen Lang's a pretty good actor. So.
I thought he was the director of it, but anyway.
No, he's the actor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
I think
that's the end of the new film. Oh, there's another one called Dune or Done or something like that.
June.
Yeah, June. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I think June looks fucking good.
Oh, that's right.
That's
Yeah.
that sci-fi movie. Fuck yeah.
This is what my interpretations of the film. Have you got any interpretations of the film of what it's about? Or
June.
yeah.
Oh well, I was kind of confused with the story. I just think the visuals and the acting looks good.
You know what? I from what I watched from the trailer of it, a boy has dreamed about a girl. So this just sounds like Star Wars. They meet and the rest of it. They meet.
It's history.
It's like Star Wars. Starships, different planets. There's even a reference to You're My Son as well in it. I
Really?
think this is just a fucking Star Wars
What
film.
does he say? Can you
You're,
got the
you're my
line?
son or something like that. I'm thinking,
Oh.
didn't fucking Darth Vader say this in episode fucking 4 or something like that?
Yeah, Luke, I am your father.
Which one was this? Episode 4 was it?
Episode 5.
Oh, 5.
Empire
Okay, yeah.
Strikes Back.
Yeah, episode 5. It's just the same shit as that.
Yeah.
Like, you're my father. Dreams about a girl. So obviously dreams about the fucking sister. And
What? His own sister?
Well, that's what happens to Star Wars, but this is the one he's dreaming about a girl. And
I
then,
guess so, yeah.
yeah, and the starships involved, and they're going to different planets. And like, that's Star Wars, isn't it?
I guess so, yeah.
No creativity in it, just the Star Wars. If I was George Lucas and fucking Disney, I'd be suing this company for making this film because it's just a reenactment of bloody fucking Star
Well, it's
Wars.
based on its own book, so I guess they can't copyright it
Oh, they can do.
in a way, but
From what I saw in the trailer, they can really fucking sue some shit out of that.
okay.
Get some money out of that. Like they should get money out of get the $60 million back off Scarlett Johansson.
I thought the special effects and the acting looked good, but the storyline, I was kind of like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but it looks good.
Because it's a Star Wars film.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
do you think so?
my top picks of the movies to watch. The Dark Knight, obviously. Heath Ledger, can't beat him as a Joker.
Yep.
And I forgot who the Batman was.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
He's fucking hell good.
Yeah, hell good as Batman.
They haven't had a Batman that good in probably ever.
Yeah, ever. No,
Like,
they haven't. No.
Actual acting.
Yeah. An actual good Batman. So I recommend watching that. Straight Outta Compton is also another one, good one to watch.
Lots of rapping in that one, singing.
Yeah, it's about the
dancing
It's
and-
about the life story of NWA.
Ice Cube and all that.
Yeah, Ice
guessing.
Cube, G.J. Yella,
Jay-Z.
Dr. Dr. Dre, Eazy-E.
Jay-Z,
Yeah.
maybe, or not?
No, Jay-Z's, got nothing to do with it.
Ah, okay.
DJ Yella, and DJ Ren as well. Yeah, so they're all grown up from Compton. I think I've explained this in another podcast somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There's the first or the second one
yeah,
we're talking about.
yeah,
You
something like
mentioned this, yeah.
I can't really remember. Anyway, yeah, Straight Outta Compton. Really good film based off the NWA artist. And obviously they've gone and make singles by themselves as well. Ice Cube's in film, not in film. Well, yeah, actually, sorry.
He has
is
done
in
a few
film,
films, yeah.
He's in films. Dr. Dre's obviously made some good fucking music in the past with Snoop Dogg and a
All
few other
that.
famous people out there. Like all their songs are pretty much get you up dancing type of shit. They
Yeah.
changed rapping for
Moving to the boogie.
They changed rapping for history. And unfortunately, Easy died of AIDS, which they do show that in the film.
Oh,
Next one is Wolf of Wall Street. It's R-rated, so I wouldn't be.
yeah.
watching
Margot
this-
Robbie and Leonardo.
Yeah, I wouldn't be watching this with your kids.
Lots
or
of
your
raunchy
grandchildren.
scenes with them two.
Yeah, no,
Isn't
really,
it?
really
Yeah.
good film. Yeah, I recommend it. Like, get you kind of like passionate about the understanding of how the financial system works over in
Stock markets.
stock
and
markets and all that, and how people believe off money and all that, and then they end up leading to drugs and all
try
that
to
kind
cheat
of-
the
yeah.
system.
Yeah,
Isn't
and
that
all-
what it's
yeah,
all about?
Yeah, it's
the
all
whole
about
thing?
cheating the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to watch. Quite fun. Like you get the feel of the story and all that. And Leonardo DiCaprio is a good actor. Like you can't get you can get better than him, actors than him, but like
You know what to expect
Yeah.
with Leonardo.
he's a good actor.
yeah, you know you're going to get a decent film when he's in it.
He's worth the money
Yeah.
that they put into it.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, next one's Forrest Gump. Obviously, that's a must-watch of a lifetime film.
Is it?
Yeah, like
I haven't seen it.
so many really. You haven't watched it?
No,
It's got Tom Hanks in it.
I haven't seen it. No.
A lot of movie references.
I've seen the end bit where he's running from a bus or something. Is that the end? Where he runs away from a bus? Or he's running? Is that-
Yeah, he doesn't stop running. Yeah, he
Yeah,
runs around America.
yeah, that's right. That's the ending. Yeah.
No, it's probably like halfway through the film or something. Like
Oh, that's the
Um,
only clip I've seen of it.
Yeah, so pretty much like he talks to this old lady and then tells her about his life story, how he brought shares into Apple and how he made like a smiley face, which became the emoji, and
Oh, really?
yeah, shrimp brought a shrimp business because his best mate was in the war, and ended up buying it because he got money, and then he was a table tennis champion, and all this kind of carry on, which leads to it's a good story anyway.
So it's a story about an emoji.
No, it's a story about this guy doing stupid shit that he thinks is smart. People think it's stupid, but then he's put money in stuff like that, and he's ended up getting millions and millions
$1 million
of dollars.
by the end of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he had sex with one girl who he had a crush on for ages, and then found out at the end he had a son with her.
Oh.
But she was dying from
Oh.
whatever she had.
Cancer or something.
Yeah, she did sleep around after she. Well, after
Did
she
something
sort
with
of-
him.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, she slept around and then eventually hooked up with him once, and then found out a couple of years later that he had a kid. He ran around.
rebound.
Yeah, he ran around America. He came up with the idea of Nike or something like that as well. There's references.
wow.
There's references to different companies
Fuck
that
hell.
are actually huge over in America, like Apple, the emojis and all that. It's brought people heaps of money. We've only got a minute left anyway, so I reckon we'll come back to my fifth film to watch, and then we'll go to Steven's film, and then we'll finish off with the podcast.
All right. No worries.
Alrighty. Catch you
All
guys
right.
later. 3, 2, 1.
Mars Staple. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the MaasStaple Podcast. We're now on segment 4.
Watching it. Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, segment 4 or 5. And Michael has a few more things that he wanted to get off his back
Yeah, just
on this one.
Yeah, the next one is not MaasStaple, the Harry Potter series. So all the films I recommend watching. They do get boring. I think Half-Blood Prince after that. But definitely Hallows finishes it off. Part 1's a bit boring, but part 2 a little bit more entertaining. But the rest of them are really, you watch 3 little kids from a young age grow up through time. Like you don't actually, you feel like you watched their whole childhood form into one movie, into all these different movies, and you've watched them grow up and at the end of the film. So I'd go to watching.
Order of the Phoenix was pretty bad.
You reckon?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the only Harry Potter film I like.
Oh, okay.
Like Goblet of Fire is fucking really good.
Yeah, I reckon
Same as the
they're-
other one.
They're pretty good. Yeah, they do get boring towards
They're
the
pretty
end. Though.
well made
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah. So yeah, that's what my recommendations are. At the moment. So, yeah. So your turn, Stephen. You finish off with your
okay, my recommendations are
look in the mic. And,
yeah. Oh, okay, I'll
Yeah,
only
in the mic-
speak.
in the
I only
mic.
speak when I'm looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider-Man 1, Sam Raimi. This is an instant classic. 2000s, early 2000s.
Is this one
Everyone,
with Tobey Maguire in it?
yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
everyone had this on like VHS. Video.
What's Sam Raimi? What's that? Who's that?
He's a director,
Oh, okay.
Sam Raimi.
Okay, all right.
He normally does a lot of horror films, and this was his first comic book type film, like lighthearted.
Yeah.
And I think he did a really good job of it because he mixed the horror elements and the suspense and all that together with William Dafoe as Green Goblin. That's classic.
Yeah, well, it was a little scary actually. That film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a kid, it was a little bit with
Yeah.
William Dafoe. I think Green Goblin
Yeah.
was a bit creepy. Harry. What's his name? James Franco. I think that's his name.
I was thinking, yeah.
Anyway, they got all these really good actors together, and they created a pretty hit classic, I reckon.
That was the
And
start of the Marvel series.
that was what made Marvel really popular in
yeah.
cinema. So
Everyone says Iron Man, but Iron Man just made it worse. But Spider-Man, was definitely the one that brought Marvel and the superhero shit together.
yeah, and then after they started making X-Men and that, so that you got a point. That's true.
Yeah.
It did.
Well, you can get better than fucking X-Men and all that shit. Well, some of their bloody things that not the X-Men, Fantastic Four and all that.
Oh yeah,
Easily get
man.
better than that.
Their Fantastic Four
Yeah.
movies weren't very good.
Nah.
Looking back on it, oh shit.
Yeah, well, that's typical Fox.
Okay, Batman Begins.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
You did Dark Knight. I'll do Batman Begins. Batman was really campy, and Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
They made him a bit retarded in that movie, and I think Batman Begins kind of brought the character back to being gritty, like comic book Batman, but they got a realistic take on it.
Yeah. Who was the Joker for that one?
The Joker.
Yeah, was there a Joker or who?
Nah,
was it?
the villains were Scarecrow and Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you know them.
Oh, I remember
know if you-
Scarecrow, but I don't remember the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson played the other villain in the movie,
Oh, okay.
and he was also Batman's mentor.
Oh,
in the
okay,
movie,
so
like,
played
he-
two characters.
He
then.
trains
Yeah.
him and all this other bullshit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's basically about Bruce like struggling with trying to deal with his parents lost still and
Oh, okay.
whether
yeah.
he should kill or not. And yeah, really good
Yeah.
story. Matrix, the first one,
Oh, yeah.
revolutionized cinema back in 1999. I believe that's when it came out.
Yeah, 1999,
something like
yeah.
that.
There's a song about it too.
Yeah, and I saw behind the scenes, they used a lot of practical helicopter sets. They used lots of wiring. There's a shot of like the helicopter going on the building and the glass shattering, and they used a mix of CGI and practical,
Oh, okay.
like
yeah.
actual glass shattering in the CGI studio.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And when you watch it today, like not all of it holds up, but some of the practical effects like hold up really
Yeah.
well. Like you watch it like 20 years from now, and it'll still be still looking
Yeah.
alright.
Still look a good
Yeah,
film. Yeah.
so great film, and I wish I didn't make sequels to that one.
Yeah.
It was a one-hit wonder, and they should have left it there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Casino Royale, James Bond.
Yeah.
This also revolutionized James Bond and made Daniel Craig a household name. Like everyone thought, oh, this guy can't be James Bond. He's fucking retarded. He's not a good actor.
And he proved everyone wrong.
And then after that movie, boom! Like everyone, like, okay, oh my god, he's my favorite James Bond.
Yeah.
So don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, the James Bond
Yeah.
underdog.
Yeah, James Bond the underdog.
Yeah, we won't call it American underdog, call it James Bond underdog.
And throughout the whole movie, he doesn't say, I'm James Bond or whatever. Only at the end of the movie, he says, I'm James Bond, when he gets his final kill at the end of the movie. So
Okay,
it's
yeah.
like he earned his origin story.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of showing him becoming the agent we all know him for in the other movies.
Yeah,
So,
and all the other ones, yeah.
yeah.
Fair income.
Okay, and last one, I got to say Star Wars A New Hope because, George Lucas and his wife, they fucking revolutionized cinema back then, 1979
Yeah.
or whatever the
They
fuck
put,
it
They
is.
put a lot of money into that, and
Yeah.
like, a lot of people
It was
didn't
a
believe into
fucking
it.
big risk
They didn't.
as
Yeah,
well.
they didn't. No one believed in it,
Yeah,
and he believed in it, and yeah,
that fucking did well,
That's
right?
that's an American underdog story.
Yeah,
Like no one believing in something that you've made or that you're gonna make, and then you're going over budget as well, and you think you're telling the producers like put more money like into it, and when they put more money into it and they earned that much money, and they're still earning a lot of money for the New Hope today, what with that Star Wars virtually their number one, but episode 4, I think it is.
Yeah, the first movie, but it's number 4. It's a bit confusing. He did it that way. He said he did it that way because he originally said it's boring, just going to the origin story shit.
Yeah.
And he said it's more exciting if you're just in the thick of the action and you create the backstory in your head, which obviously he created the prequels later because he wanted to tell that story. But back then it was more like, these are the characters, these are the set times. Let's just see where they go, you know? Like a cool space adventure, really, like a cartoon series or something. And it really paid off. Like people on opening night were like, oh, it'll just be a quarter or something. I think like triple or 4 times the amount of people came on opening day because of the advertising.
Yeah, because they were expecting,
Yeah. And that opening shot of the Star Destroyer going over the Leia's ship, like no one had ever seen that before, like all the toy practical effects and all the sets they made. Like it's fucking insane how much effort they put into that movie. Yeah.
And I bet you they wish they put more money into that film as well.
Yeah.
I reckon.
But they could turn back time.
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, they made a lot of risks. They went to debt and all that with this film, and then they pretty much earned their money back overnight.
Yeah. When that came out.
And that's the biggest risk. That's what the filmmaking's all about, is making risks, not just doing a cliche fucking film over and over again.
Yeah, apparently his wife edited a lot of the film as well.
Oh, okay.
Of the 4th one. So there was lots of rumors saying that she kind of saved the film, but she also helped edit the other 2 ones, but she didn't work on the prequels.
Oh, okay, yeah.
George Lucas and her broke up after that.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Because she recently released a book, like talking about all this.
Oh, okay,
George Lucas's old wife, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's it really with my list as well. So, yeah. Let us know your 5 favourite movies down below, and favourite TV shows maybe even. So
let us know. Yeah, we'll make a podcast about it. Maybe an extra MaasStaple Podcast Extra, and talk about it on Twitch or something like. We might be able to do that soon as well. Maybe if you guys want to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Can do that. So speaking
how it goes.
Yeah. Speaking of Twitch, make sure you like, subscribe to us, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. And also ring that notification bell as well on
and the website MaasStaplePodcast.com.
Yeah, on YouTube. And YouTube, ring the notification bell. Yeah. If you're into that type of stuff, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But just make sure, and you can see more content. Also, we've got TikTok as well now. We've already started a bit more.
Yeah, you said TikTok.
Yeah. But we're showing you the behind the scenes on TikTok because we feel as though that's a bit more of a thing to show you guys on.
Yeah, a bit more personal.
Yeah,
showing it off a bit.
Yeah, so Stephen has released for us behind the scenes of the MaasStaple Podcast setup. This is actually our new system. We've got a Rodecaster Pro as the sound desk. We've got computers that are high performance. We've got better mics now, the Procasters. Is that what they call you?
Yeah, Rode Procaster.
And we've also got a pod mic for the guests when they come on as well. We've even got an audio director and a technician now as well for our equipment.
Yeah, photographer.
Yeah, and photographer and videographer. So they'll be doing behind the scenes of shit, as well as looking. We've got another person looking after the all the audio kind of stuff and the technical stuff as well. So we don't have to worry about
throughout the show.
So we're not constantly looking at that during the episode, getting distracted. So we can have more of a personal conversation, not realizing there's a camera in front of us.
And not worrying about the time. Most of it. Yeah.
Making it feel like there's an actual podcast rather than
rather than a time show or
type of thing. Yeah. We've got guests coming on soon. Not sure what episodes numbers they'll be on, but we do have them coming on soon. We've got Callum back again as well for our last show of the year.
Yeah, it'll be good to see him again. Yeah. See how he goes.
Yeah, see how it goes,
And see what banter we can come up with.
I gather he's going to be talking about the AFL Grand Final and tennis. That's something he'll be talking about.
A lot about the stars throughout it.
Yeah, and just
as well maybe or
behind stories of what about it, and they'll also be going on about conspiracy theories as well that we've mentioned before in the podcast, and some are actually new as well.
Maybe more into detail than we did before. So yeah, stay tuned for that one.
Yeah, make sure. Yeah, we're not sure yet. There's just early talks at the moment about it. So yeah, make sure you give that a watch as well at the end of the year. Well, it won't be. Well, it'll be our last episode, so we're not sure if it's going to be at the end of the year.
It might be a bit before. It might be next month. It's basically whenever we can fit stuff in.
Yeah, it won't be next month. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be like November, December type of thing. Yeah.
Maybe late November.
Yeah, late November.
Is that more?
Yeah. Or,
sorry, that's more accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it'll be around about then.
Late November.
We'll have the great Callum Murphy back again. With joining our podcast. Yeah, so I think that's about it, really. You got anything else to talk about, Stephen? Or have I said everything? Or
no, that's it, really. Just follow Stevo Staple on twitch.tv and make sure you check out Stevo Staple on YouTube as well.
Yeah, check that out, yeah.
Make lots of gaming content. And I know Michael does a lot of content on his Maas Away.
Yeah,
Maas Away channel.
Maas Away Productions. And also I might be actually doing some to do Twitch as well soon. It's still early talks about it. I'm actually joining with Stephen, actually doing just chatting with him, and other people are joining in. Not sure if I say their names, but yeah, we are joining with other people to doing just chats rather than Stephen just doing gaming content all the time. He's bringing in other viewers from other aspects of just chatting and want to listen to me and Stephen talk about horse shit.
Just randomly talk about stuff. Yeah, turn the camera on and blast away, really.
Yeah. So if you want to get that content, make sure you follow us, Stevo Staple, and that's pretty much it, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, make sure you make sure if you want to support the content, you keep subscribing and keep liking the videos. Really,
liking videos.
That's all you gotta do.
That's true. Yeah,
and do the bell, of course.
Yeah, ring the bell on YouTube. Yeah,
that's it, really. So. Yeah, no worries.
Oh, yeah, the update of the website as well. So we're actually thinking about putting the videos, instead of watching through YouTube, going on our website and watching the videos, actually, rather than going through YouTube. And also, we're actually thinking about doing an audio only as well on our podcast website. Yeah, we'll have to get a program to do it, help us out with it and all that, because he knows what to do, we don't. So he's going to see if we can do it or not on our website as well. I
think it's possible. It's just like getting the code in and just troubleshooting the code.
Yeah.
That's it, really, I'd say.
Yeah, so that's an update on that as well. We'll let you guys know anyway through TikTok or Facebook or whatever. Let you guys know if it's available or not. So we've only got a minute left, so we better say goodbye now, Stephen.
All right, no worries. Okay, 3, 2, 1. MaasStaple. Bye-bye.